Welcome to another session of Box Chat. We're going to be discussing Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell. We'll be previewing that, but we're going to have a quick chat about Canelo Alvarez fight with Callum Smith. First, I'd like to introduce the regular El Loco. What are you saying?
What up? Is it a bird? Smidge? Hell no. So local, bitch. How we doing, people?
Yes. And at the bottom of the screen, we've got the Jolt, looking like I don't know what in the background there.
I said, yeah.
That's right, mother. JOAT, son. Jack of all trades, master of one. Which one you decide?
None.
All of them snitchers.
So let's go through it quickly. Let's go through that fight quickly with Canelo Alvarez and Callum Smith. Now, as I said, I saw a bit of it and I wasn't too impressed. Jolt, you were saying something about his arm. Callum's arm.
Yeah, look like his arm. At the end of the fight, you can see something was wrong with his arm. I wasn't impressed with it either, to be fair, throughout the whole fight. I thought he could have done more, but then I saw the injury afterwards, so I don't know if that had a lot to play in it. But it looked like he could have done more. The last round, he gave it it looked like he gave it everything. And if he'd have put out that sort of performance in the beginning, who knows, maybe it would have been a bit different.
Well, Loco, you've seen a bit more of it now. What's your thoughts?
I know knew my thoughts first time round because I hadn't seen it. So it looks like the first 3 rounds, Callum Smith weren't boxing too badly. He was looking all right. He was trying to stick the jab out, keep him at range. Although Canelo was just being bullish and coming forward. Probably gave him 1 round out of the first 4.
Bloody hell.
But as it's gone on, guys just being dominated. And wow, yeah, it don't look. It didn't look like he was in the best of states out there, to be honest with you. Reminiscent of what John Ryder was doing to him, but obviously with Canelo standing in front of him as opposed to Ryder. So yeah, when
But
it didn't look,
you know what? I think Ryder's one was more brutal.
Yeah, in a sense. But I think in terms of shots, from what I've seen, shots picked. Like
It's the class of Canelo, isn't it? It's the class of it.
It's the class, yeah. It's definitely the class. Like Canelo's not wasting nothing. He's throwing. As we know, he sits down on all his punches, man, and he's getting when he's got him, and he's letting loose, brother, and he's hitting him. And it's problems for Mundo, mate.
What I don't understand, you know what I don't get? I didn't get about it is, bro, you're a tall fighter. Why you always fight short? I'm a fan of Smith, you know what I'm saying? But I just believe he doesn't use his attributes correctly.
Bro, would you believe there was a stat, yeah? We saw this when we was comparing, doing the tail of the tape. Apparently his reach is 20 centimeters longer than Callum Smith. It don't make sense to me.
Who?
Canelo.
His reach is longer than Callum Smith.
By nearly 19 centimeters longer. How about that?
I can't be above 19 centimeters longer.
Bro, it was like 158 Smith to 179. Oh, sorry, 159 Smith, 178 Canelo.
I can't even find it now. I wish I could find it because it would.
Is that in retrospect of his body or something? Like an average kind of thing.
Reach, bro. And like for me, I thought it was a mistake. I thought they just mixed the thing up.
It must have been. That's what happened, bro. They put the wrong things on the wrong side.
Boy, that's what we thought.
They had to. Bro, Callum is 6 foot.
His arms ain't long. When you really look at him, they don't look too long.
He don't even have to be long, bro. His whole body's long. He's 6'2", bro. Like, how the hell has he got a shorter reach than Canelo? Is Canelo an 8?
That has to be a typo, man. Somebody must have got fired for that one. That was crazy.
That's crazy, because that's super crazy. Like, someone's got to double check that.
It says the final punch that was thrown.
Bro, I'm not being funny, yeah. I'm looking replays, yeah. Smith is hitting this guy in the head. You know he's not moving.
He's just coming forward.
but he's not moving. And but when I say he's hitting him, bro. Hooks, uppercuts, and he's not moving. He's just staying there, comes forward again. Like he didn't move. They just showed the slow-mo replay.
What am I trying to say? That's the juice.
Two hooks. He gave him two hooks.
Juice.
Two hooks, ducked down, gave him another hook, and then an uppercut, and he just stepped forward. Bro, what's going? Yeah, I don't know, man. This is what I'm saying because my mind's so drugs thing now. It's like, well, how can you? Who does this? Even Kel made Triple G bleed.
Question: which man who can walk through these kind of blows? Like not even just like the Triple G blows and the flipping Kovalev blows. Like, how are you just walking straight through these things?
So what? You lot are trying to say he's on that garbage juice?
I don't know, but it's something that if he's doing this naturally, bro, this man made us something different.
Different, 100% titanium. Because like man is saying, bro, I'm watching, bro. He's just uppercut him again, and he just stepped forward and punched him in the face. Like I mean. And just pay like Scooby. He's not a man. Your chin can be solid, but bro, it's like, is Callum weak then? Can he not?
You know what? Can man say the last time they think Canelo lost?
I've never seen Canelo wobbled.
I've never seen him wobbled.
I don't think I've seen him wobbled.
Actually, I think he has been wobbled once, but I can't name you the exact fight. But I think he's been
like his early fights, isn't it? Probably like his first 10 fights or something. So I can't see this guy in a pickle in the ring.
I remember seeing him wobbled once. I can't remember who it was against though. I'm not even sure. I think it was against Cotto's brother. Cotto's brother wobbled him. Someone wobbled him, I remember, and he come back and he won the fight. But he got wobbled.
My guy, you have in mind.
I think vaguely I remember it.
As you said, that must have been early on in his career.
Yeah, early on, yeah. Before he started.
I've never seen him look in a problem. I've only seen him look confused in there. And that's when he thought we know who. Yeah. But other than that, he's not look hurt or in danger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And he's never looked in any danger of getting like knocked out.
No. Just confusion I've seen on his face. Sheer confusion. Yeah. When he fought Mayweather. Other than that, he's done all right. And it's, I don't know, man. He's walking through stuff. I don't know if he should be.
He's got a titanium chin.
Yeah.
But this is his weight, though. He was sucking himself to fight 147 and 154.
He did 154, not 147.
Huh?
Did he ever fight 147 as well?
I think he's when he was young.
Maybe earlier ages, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
When he started fighting them mans, though, I think it's 154. When he started fighting the serious mans, it's 154.
Yeah.
And then he went up, but he obviously was young then, so his prime weight should be 160, 168. Should be around that weight, I reckon. That's what he should be. Naturally.
He's just short. The problem with him, he's just short.
He's just short, but he's stocky. I don't know if that's that juice, but he's well.
Okay, he's a bit truck-like.
Yeah.
He's built a bit like fucking wide.
Yeah, chunky. So I don't know, but do you know what? I asked Loco this question. I'm gonna ask you, and I want to ask it again, Loco, because you know why we didn't get that other video out. One, who do you think will beat Charlo at 160 at the super middleweight? Anyway, from the middleweight, which is 160, to light heavy, who can beat him?
Who will beat Canelo?
Yeah. Now, the reason why I asked you again, Loco, because in our conversation, you mentioned someone that you didn't mention could beat him. You mentioned someone later on that you didn't mention could beat him. If that makes sense.
I definitely said Charlo.
Yes, you said Charlo.
I did say Charlo. And I think you brought up Andre, and I said I think Andre's got the skills, but will he beat him? I don't know. To be honest, I can't remember who else I mentioned if it wasn't in context to the question.
No, you didn't mention the person. What about you, Jolt? So you got Charlo, Loco, you got Charlo and you're not sure about
I'm not sure about it.
What if he fought El? What if he fought El?
I reckon.
What if you fought Errol Spence at 160?
Who?
Canelo.
That'd be a good.
Hello.
That'd be a good
Spencer.
fight.
He ain't gonna come up there yet.
Errol Spence is
Well,
talking
he's
about he wants to fight. He wants to fight him.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think he wants that smoke just yet. I don't think he'll come up there yet.
Okay, he was saying it. He was saying it in the, because he went to the fight, didn't he? And they interviewed him, and he was saying, "No, it would be a big fight. He'd come up to 160 and fight him for they're both from Texas, isn't it? Fight in Texas. Well, I don't know if they're both from Texas, but that's where Canelo is based, and that's his hometown, isn't it?
Mm.
So you're not sure about that. Whether he'd do it or not, what do you think?
I don't know, man.
You got to believe in your guy, man.
Yeah, it's my guy. I don't know if I called that one yet because he's going up. I don't know if he's ready for the power that can come with that division yet. Skill set, I think he's got it, but they're not. You know what I mean? He's nasty with it as well, almost as nasty as Canelo, probably nastier. But I couldn't call it right now. If them two fought like early next year, mid next year, I couldn't call it. I wouldn't call it. I'm doing that to myself or to him.
How about you, Joe? Do you think anyone can beat him, and who? And at what weight? In between the middleweight and the light heavy?
Oh, to be honest, I don't know if it's the juice, but for me, Canelo's pound for pound.
Light heavy.
Yeah. What was Kovalev?
Yeah, it's like heavyweight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now even my other guy, I don't know if he's ready for that yet.
Oh no! You see, this is why I wanted to bring it up, but we'll get back to you. Don't worry, I got you. Don't worry. Yeah, go on, Joe.
You talking to me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
you're pound for pound. That's where you was at.
Yeah. Canelo for me, he's pound for pound. Like, I don't know if it's because of the juice, the vitamins, but he's pound for pound. So I don't know who there is at the moment to beat him. The only options, there's things. It's going to be looks that he ain't seen. That's the only thing that I would say would go against him. For example, so as El Loco said, Charlo, that's going to be a good fight. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know if he could win it, if Charlo could win it or not. I don't know. We'll have to see. Because he's going to have more sting than a lot of other people have got right now. Mm. And it's the youth and the hunger for it. Do you know what I mean? Because that goes a long way.
He's got a lot more sight in his shots as well. He's a lot harder. He's a lot harder hitter as well. His jab is a lot more true.
It's sharper. He's sharper than a lot of these guys that Canelo are fighting. You get what I'm saying? And as I said, they're stronger and hungrier. And fuck me, them men have got fucking brick jaws on them.
Yeah, they got strong
as well. So that's the next thing.
What about
them hitting Boo Boo? Again, it's a different style. He's awkward. So when's Canelo? I don't think Canelo's ever seen something like that.
What about
you know what I'm saying? And that's the three I was gonna say. Andrade, Charlo, and Billy Joe. But even Billy Joe at the moment, judging by his last fight, if Billy Joe fights him, he'll get knocked out. Yeah, Billy Joe at his best poses a problem for him.
Yeah.
That's all. It poses a problem, something for him to figure out. But I think he could probably, if Billy Joe fought him and it went 12 rounds, Billy Joe has a chance of winning. The problem is, I think Billy Joe might end up getting knocked out in that fight.
Yeah, this Billy now. For me, a top-notch Billy. That's why I didn't even mention his name, because his last couple of performances don't hold him in good stead.
No.
How was his performances before he beat that guy in Canada? His
all the same.
That
was his best performance of his career. What's his name? Lemieux? Was it Lemieux? Not Lemieux.
Lemieux. That's it. David
Lemieux, isn't it?
David Lemieux.
Yeah.
Now, what I was going to say, sorry to cut you guys, but his fights before then were really poor. Then he fought David Lemieux and he stepped up. So is he like one of them people, like people say Tyson Fury? He performs better against the competition. Because when you watch Tyson Fury, he looks rubbish when he fights an ordinary man. Then he fights someone like, I don't want to say Ortiz, but let's start with Derek Chisora. Then he manhandles Derek Chisora. Then he steps up, fights Vladimir, and he deals with Vladimir. And he doesn't look like the same fighter that fought them two journeymen. Like 2 fights before he fought Vladimir. So it's weird. It's maybe he steps up.
Certain man might need the bright lights.
You know?
That's what it is. Certain men might need the bright lights to bring their true performance out of them. But I don't. It might be the two of them, innit? The two gypsy boys. That might be what they need. They need the bright lights, and then they come alive.
All right. Well, so you've got three people, and Loco, you're saying that maybe just Boo Boo or Charlo.
Mm.
You're not gonna put Errol
What
Spence.
about the new
So,
kid?
who?
What about that new kid?
Which new kid?
Belenga. Was it Belengo or Belenga? I can't remember the guy's name. One who just knocking man out. No fighting gone past the first round.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's he fighting though? This is a conversation we had before. Who's he fighting?
Yeah, he's not fighting nobody yet. But man, like he's had, what was it? I think he's, how many fights he had? He's either, was either 6 or 12. I can't remember because I was looking at two different people. But he's either 6 or 12, and none of them ain't gone past the first round. He's just laying man out. And he's actually a big prospect.
Think I've heard of him, but I don't know yet. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, it's still too early.
Loco, like,
they're saying that they're going to meet. They're saying that he'll end up meeting Canelo. This is what people are saying.
yeah, I don't know how that's gonna happen. Is he got a win? Is he got a? Is he a
And
fan?
you know,
I don't know.
I should even brought him up. You're right. I've got to check him out more anyway.
I don't really. I think I've seen one of his fights, and he knocked the guy in the first round, but I don't know him like that. And the guy beat up wasn't anyone to really care about. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe his style of boxing that makes it. Like for instance, like I said, certain people, their style of boxing, they're gonna knock people out, but other people's style of boxing isn't the same. But when them two meet, that one that didn't knock everyone out will manhandle the man that's been knocking everyone out.
Yeah, styles make fights.
Yeah. Fights. All right, I don't want to, because it's getting late, and El Loco has to do a couple things, so we don't want to keep him too long. So moving on. So obviously, what we saying, that fight was whack then. That's a whack fight then.
Yeah.
Wasn't worth staying up.
No.
Okay.
It weren't. It's worth watching in the morning.
Okay. All right. So that's how we do it, innit?
Especially if you're a Liam Smith fan.
And just to confirm, me and El Loco had a discussion about who would win the fight and when they'd win it, and he was close. He was actually closer to the truth, or he said it. Said if he wins, he could win on unanimous decision. Where I thought Canelo would actually knock his claw out, but didn't happen. Moving on.
I didn't think that, but yeah. I didn't think Canelo knocked him out. I thought Canelo would win, but I didn't think he'll knock Smith out.
I thought he might knock him out because I've never really seen Campbell really get hit properly, so I didn't know what he could really take. But anyway, moving on. Preview now. So we're not going to decide. We're not going to go into who you think's going to win, but a quick preview of Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell. I think it's on the zone. I think it's on the zone. It's coming up this Saturday. And Luke's going to America to fight him. Remember that.
Again? And he had enough of going to America?
I thought he would have, but I guess because this guy is like a, what's he called? He's a Twitter star or whatever, one of them, what they call social media star. He's got so much social media that, you know, he's the cash cow in this fight. Even though Luke... But what do you lot think, quickly? Not necessarily who you think is going to win, but what do you see in the matchup? Like, you're looking at a young guy who's not really fought anyone. Fighting a guy who's fought maybe close to all the best at his weight. He's fought Lomachenko. He's fought, what's the other one? Oh, gosh, his name's gone out of my head, man. Linares, yeah?
You fight Linares.
Huh?
Campbell fight Linares?
Yeah, Campbell fought Linares and he fought Lomachenko. He lost to them both. Yeah, he fought them both. It was a gallant battle. Gallant effort. It's like, you know, he gave his best.
Each time as well. Each time, yeah.
Yeah, he gave his best.
Get dropped, win the distance.
Now, what do we think? If Ryan wins this, does this put him in a better position than Devin Haney? Has he fought?
No, Devin's got a belt.
In terms of who he's fought.
In terms of who he's fought, yes, it'll mean he's fought a better class of fighter than Devin.
Yeah.
But still, Devin's still got a belt. You know what I'm saying?
Popping, though. You know that sells now as well.
What's that?
Ryan's popular. Like he's actually popping on socials, isn't it?
Yeah, he's mad
Like
popular on
that would
social.
also, you know,
But still, and again, as it's still the same thing though. Man's got that. He's got that green belt. Devin's got that green belt, innit?
the green belt.
You know what I'm saying? It's not the black one or the red one. He's got the green belt.
Got the green belt. That's right. But at that weight, they're just pushing him out. Like my man's saying Devin won't be ready for him for like 2 years. You know the guy that you said?
Who said that?
That guy who's a bit funny, and I know he's funny now. He called Wilder a bitch as well. Pardon my French.
Who?
Lopez.
Oh, he called Wilder a bitch.
Yeah? Said stop bitching.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop being a bitch.
Jesus Christ. Well, you know my thing with him is ready. You don't like the brothers.
Yeah, he's a bit racial, man. Blatantly.
You don't like the brothers.
Blatantly.
Yeah, I know that
Calm
a
down a
long time
bit,
ago.
but you can tell he's ready to go on Black Fighters. When he's ready, he's ready. I
You
think
don't take him much. You just got to dangle a little bit of bait and he'll go off on the black fighters.
Yeah. I see him doing a bit of like fake sparring with Floyd Mayweather Senior, and like I don't think it's a funny type of racism he's got. I think it's a more jealous. When they're in position, he's jealous. If he's on top, he's not. But when they're in position, he's a bit jealous. I can't describe his type of racism. It's not your norm. It's not your norm.
No, it's a deep rooted one.
Yeah.
I don't know what's something happened in his neighborhood or something with the family or something, but like it's one of the ones that he's been taught it, innit? It's like most racism though. I think he's been taught that kind of stuff. As you can see, it's just any little thing with the black fighters, he's just ready to go off on it.
Yeah. I think you know what I think a better word would be. He's prejudiced towards black. Do you know why I say that? Because for me, we're going somewhere, but racism is prejudice plus power for me. I mean, you can say you don't like me, but the minute you can affect my life, now this has become racist. You're affecting my life because of my color. That's racist to me. So I don't know. I don't want to. He's not the same as I don't. His
check
type
this out.
of racism isn't the same as.
You could say this then. You could say this at the moment it's prejudice, but it could still be racism because he's gonna have power soon, and he's gaining power. He's gaining power with his momentum.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, Spies.
Try that.
So you think he despises? You know what I mean? Despises black fighters to a certain degree.
100%.
Despises. Yeah. So El Loco has left. He did say he had a few things to do. I don't know if he's coming back, but he said he had to leave around 8ish. So he just vacated the building. But anyway, so previewing it. So he has to go to America. Ryan Garcia is claiming that he's gonna knock him out. He's talking real big. I mean, if he doesn't knock this guy out, if he gets knocked out, his career's finished. If Luke beats him, his career's finished.
I would love for Luke to knock him out. I'd love for Kuhan Luke to lay this dude out.
You know that's his career done.
Oh mate, no, he could come again. He could come again. But it'll just put him on. It will put him in his place. That's all it will do.
No one's gonna believe him.
That's cool. But he could come again. No, don't forget it's Luke. Luke's been around. Luke was a former world champion.
I'm gonna share my screen. Yeah. You can talk, but I'm just gonna share my screen.
Yeah. That's Luke's a former world champion. You get what I'm saying?
So can you see Luke there? Yeah.
Yeah, I see Luke.
No, can you see him here on the screen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got Luke here. So Luke is what? How old is he? He's
33.
33. Yeah. Ryan Garcia's his next fight. He's fought Vasyl Lomachenko. He's fought Mendy. Yeah. He's fought Linares. He's fought Mendes.
Derry.
Huh?
Oh, Derry Matthews.
Oh, sugar. I think he fought him as well, innit? Ahara Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. He lost to who? That's it, Mendy. He lost to Mendy and he fought Mendy again. Remember, he lost to Mendy and everyone was a bit shocked. Yeah, and then he fought Mendy again and he beat him, unanimous decision. So he's had 3 fights.
Mhm.
One he's recycled and claimed back. Tommy Coyle, Jesus, remember him?
Fuck a bat.
Tommy Coyle. The thing is, you beat these men along the way, and then they just become. That's that thing with Eddie Hearn, boy. They just become journeymen. They become European level, and they got to go.
Gatekeepers.
It's crazy. They got to go through a straight, crazy struggle to get world again. But yeah, so he's fighting Ryan Garcia, and I've got Ryan Garcia here as well. So you got Ryan Garcia, who's 22. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's had 20 bouts. When I don't know. I don't know anyone here. Fonseca,
No, Dunno. That's the only one I know. Romero Dunno.
21 fights. That's not. He's got quite a good record. 1 loss. Fonseca, I think they were talking about him. He's had 2 losses and 2 draws. But
Well, one of them is Garcia.
what?
One of them losses is Garcia, isn't it?
Which Garcia? Danny Garcia.
No, Ryan.
Yeah, no. That's when he fought him. That was his record.
Oh,
See, so like he's fighting Luke Campbell now. Luke's got 0. It would be his record when he fought him, not after he fought. So yeah, but basically, I just feel like this could be a step up too much. This could be a step too much for him, personally.
well, he's got to fight someone. With all the talking that he's doing, he's got to fight someone.
It might be a bit too quick for him. I'm not
Is that
sure.
your
This is like a step up in real talent. Don't get me wrong, Luke's not the greatest, but he's a talented boxer. So he's got to perform.
Well, this is where
we've got 10 minutes.
And you know what I'm thinking as well? No, you know what I'm thinking? It's not even us. You was talking about is it mean that he's fought better opposition than Devon? And it don't yet, because Devon just fought Gamboa, innit?
Yeah, Devon just fought Gamboa.
It wasn't a great performance, but Gamboa's a better name than Luke Campbell.
But is he a better boxer at that weight than Luke Campbell? I don't think he is. I think Luke would beat him.
Luke could beat him now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now.
Gamboa's in his prime.
Yeah, no, Gamboa in his prime probably wouldn't even be fighting at that weight. But I'm just saying, in terms of the boxing world, who has the better resume? Because they've both fought no ones. They've only got one good fighter, one name each. But who is at this moment is the better fighter? We've seen Gamboa knocked to the floor, knocked around like a ragdoll. We've seen him knocked around like a ragdoll.
Yeah, and we've seen Luke take a knee.
Yeah, we've seen Luke take licks, but he fights, keeps fighting. Fights. He's never really been beaten like that. That was some of the beatings that guy. You could tell Gamboa's not the same man.
Yeah, cool. And but Loma, didn't Luke take a knee with Loma? Or did he survive? He survived that one, didn't he?
He took a knee. I think he took a knee. I think he survived the fight. Oh no, look. He survived the fight, but I don't know if he what do you call it?
He had to have a little break in between.
You're just being disrespectful.
Because Loma was moving around like a ping pong ball in there.
You're being a bit disrespectful now, but hold on.
Well, I like Luke. Luke's my guy. Cool hand Luke.
But I don't know if I did I just delete the page like an idiot? That's what I did, you know. No, I never. You see you talking. You see a Matt so fast. Fucking jolt. Right. Look. Luke Campbell. Let's go to him. Right. He lost to Lomachenko, unanimous decision. He lost to Lomachenko, split decision. And his other loss, split decision. He don't stay down. You get me? Luke's not that guy for that.
You say don't stay down.
He's not that guy. Listen, your guy El Loco tried to give me. Anyway, so we leave that there. We'll come back and we'll do like who we think will win, probably Friday. But just to change the subject, I couldn't even get this recording on for the subscribers to see. But your guy, I want to know how you feel about this because you may actually agree. But your guy, El Loco, which I'm sure he'll come on and defend himself another time, was trying to tell man about a guy named Berbiatov, trying to say he's that guy.
Who?
Berbatov. But I mean, I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Sorry if I feel like I don't want to be disrespecting the guy. Arthur Berbatov.
Is that Eddie's guy?
Huh?
Is he a Matchroom?
Arthur, he's right there. Can you see him?
Yeah. Is he a Matchroom
I
fighter?
know Bivol is. I swear Bivol's Matchroom. He might be, I'm not sure, How do you check that?
I think he is. I think I've seen him before.
He hasn't got a registered manager, but I think he is, I think he is. I can't remember if I've heard Thingy say anything about him. Eddie Hearn. I've heard Eddie Hearn talk about Bivol.
Yeah.
But he's trying to say he's that guy now. He's going to be that guy. So I'm talking to him. I'm like, hold on. So he's this guy, but my man's 35. He's only had 15 bouts. Like, what's happening?
He's 35.
Huh?
Fuck about. He ain't got long to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's only had 15 fights. So we got in a big discussion, which we need to come back to. He goes, I would learn to respect him soon. But I just want to know your thoughts on this guy. Do you know much about him? Can you speak on him?
I could say I've heard the name before, and I think he has been labelled as a great prospect. But mate, that's all I can tell you about him.
Great prospect at 35. Fuck, it's crazy.
Well, look at Joe Joyce.
He's not a prospect, is he? Flipping hell.
Well, he is in terms of professional fights.
Oh my days.
He's only now a title contender.
This guy. Let's get this clear.
No, I'm not defending him. I hope he makes the money he deserves to make, bro.
I just want to know if you're guy, because when I come down, man, I don't know whose heads I'm chopping off. I need to know whose heads I'm chopping off. If we've got a Ned Stark in the building, let me know. That head will get yeah.
What kind of Lannister are you?
Yeah. No, I'm not one of the Lannisters, blood. I'm the one that chops the head off. So listen, what I'm saying to you is this: you don't know about this guy, yeah? You're gonna stay.
I can't sign my name to that right
quiet on that one.
I can't sign my name to that right now.
All right, because as I said, I don't really know much about him, but what I've seen, I'm not really that impressed. Look at the cruiserweights. Can you see this?
Okay, look at Makubu.
He's still there, boy. It's WBC. You got the green belt. Look at all the guys. Look at all the guys who have the green belt, and tell me, does the green belt mean the same thing anymore? So there's like, how many would you say of them green belts?
Fucking hell, Gary, I forgot about Gary.
Who?
Gary Russell. Forgot about him. Hey, wait. Who's that as well? Is that a new? He's still got that.
He told me don't tell him about Inoue as well.
Who said that?
El Loco.
No, Inoue's a warrior, rude boy.
But he told me don't worry about Inoue. I said Inoue's on the pound for pound. He goes to me, don't tell me about that pound for pound shit. That's what he told me.
I watched that fight again the other day, Inoue and Donaire.
That was a fight.
My guy, that was a fucking war.
But he should never be going through that with Donaire, though. That's a bit much.
It was a bit much. It's Donaire, though.
Did you see the Axeman got him? Did you see when Walter the Axeman got him? Remember
who, Donaire?
Yeah. He smashed, bruv. He smashed up Donaire. It was disgusting.
But that's at a higher weight, though. Well, that's at a higher weight, though, isn't it?
That would have been at maybe, that would have probably been at featherweight or super featherweight.
Yeah, that's a higher weight.
But he smashed him.
Homeboy, he fought thingy at the lighter weight, innit? If I say he fought Inoue at the Bantam.
Tell you right now, boy. We ain't got long left. Listen, I'm going to cut it off when it gets to like 30 seconds. So get ready for your outro, my nigga. Right. Donaire. He fought Donaire at, can you see it? Super World Bantam.
Yeah, you see.
Super World Bantamweight. His name is the Monster. Blood Clot Monster.
Yeah, he was monsterish in there at times.
There's a couple times he wobbled though, man. Wasn't healthy.
Oh yeah, no. Once he got hit with a brick, and he had to hold on. And but his do you see his comeback? The flipping, the way he what's the word? The way he
And he fought an old Donaire as well. How old's Donaire there? What was that? 2000 and Donaire's 38, bro.
What? That's then what? When he fought him?
Last year, no, latest last year. It was the Super Six.
No, it's like 36, like 2 years ago.
Look, 2019, bro.
Oh shit!
Yeah, late last year as well.
37.
So he was 37. That's a lot, bro. Donaire's way past his best. If you watch it, you can see Donaire hasn't got the same energy levels. He's not young and youthful.
No, he's not as quick, he's not as sprightly. But that's what happens with age. But still, bro, he's still fighting a guy with all this knowledge. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I like him, but I don't think he's gonna be. If he moves up weight, he's gonna get knocked out.
Oh yeah.
Hit him with that.
He can't move up weight. That's his weight. He's a small guy anyway. The thing, anyway.
To be fair, he moved up 3 weights already, but